Hi, my name's Woody Gull, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the benefits of using a speaker's native language in a second language acquisition classroom. Additionally, I'm going to be touching on how I think I could use a native language in my classroom. Furthermore, I'm going to be talking about some ideas on scaffolding conversations. And then I'm going to end with some ideas on instructional practices. So to begin with, some of my ideas on the benefits of using a native language, a speaker's native language in the classroom, are that it is a good way to assess your students' skills and abilities when they're coming in. You can see how proficient they are in their own native language, and that will show you roughly where they should be and where they can be with the second language acquisition. Additionally, you can transfer some of those skills and knowledge from their native language in order to facilitate their English acquisition. Additionally, it helps to build the student's confidence going forward. And lastly, it lets them know that their language isn't bad. I personally teach in an institution that encourages English only, and I think that a lot of times that can discourage the student and make them feel like their personal native language isn't good. So next, some of my ideas for using native language in the classroom are, first of all, a direct translation of key vocabulary to help build scaffolding directly from their native language into English. Additionally, one thing that I like to do a lot is having pictures of any relevant vocabulary words, so that even if the student doesn't understand the word at all in English, they will have a visual connection with the word and its meaning. So some of the ideas that I've already used in scaffolding instruction in the classroom connect with breaking down the instructions into smaller chunks. Specifically, I had a project that I worked on last week where the children were working on story elements and in building a story. So first of all, we broke down each individual story element into characters, and then setting, and then the beginning and middle and end of the story. And we discussed each one of them. We used pictures, and we also used connections with other stories that the children already knew in order to describe and understand what each of those meant. And then we broke down how we'd use that story structure and piece by piece that together. Next, I showed the students visually an example of what I was looking for. We went through that all together, step by step, and then I broke them into groups depending on their ability and skill level. Lastly, some other ideas I think of for instructional practices include related resources to the specific vocabulary words that we're working on. I like to use a lot of music and pictures and videos in my own teaching. Additionally, I really like the idea of previewing a lot of the vocabulary. So I use it and I show them a lot before we actually break it down and start to talk about it. And then lastly, I do a lot of thematic vocabulary building. So each week we're working on a specific theme and focusing just on that to help them out. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into where I'm coming from. Have a great day.